mommies, Cassland here. I just wanted to share with you guys 5 tips for every new mom. These are things that I wish I would have maybe known or taken a little more seriously and internalized if people gave me this advice before my son. And this is something that I feel like in a few months when I give birth to my twins that I will want to come back and watch. And these are things that I want to always remind myself. So let's get started. Number 1 is don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself as a mom. If others are doing what you feel like is more, then be okay with it. If you feel like you're super mom, be okay with that. But just don't compare yourself. Next thing included in number 1 is don't compare your baby. Your baby, if they're 8 months old and they're not sleeping through the night, they're 8 months old and they're not sleeping through the night. If that is what your baby is doing and what they're capable of, then that's what they're capable of. And it's not something to be stressing out over or anything like that. There's a 10-month-old walking and your baby is 13 months old. Don't worry about it. As long as you feel like your baby is developing and is healthy, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Other babies are going to do things completely different and your baby is going to do things completely different from them, and it's all okay. They're all healthy, they're all happy, they're just individuals and they're just different, and that's fine. And you'll notice that probably within your own children from the same, husband and wife or whatever. So just understand everyone has their own personalities, everyone has their own abilities and their own strengths, so allow your baby to be that way too. Number 2, allow others to help. For the first week after I had Emmett, I had people bringing me dinner every single night. I had people being so nice, coming over, holding Emmett, spending time with me, just talking and relaxing, and it was really nice. I love being surrounded by people, and let me preface this by the first week after Emmett was born, we were in the hospital. The second week he was here, we had lots of family time. The second week we were home and I had friends bringing dinners. I had people just being so sweet and coming over and just encouraging and being nice, and allow them to do that. Allow them to hold your baby so you can take a shower. Allow them to bring you dinner. Those are things that are really challenging the first week home with a new baby. So allow people to do that, as well as maybe prepare some freezer meals for yourself. That's one thing. When I had him, I wasn't expecting to forget to eat, but I forgot to eat. So it was just, I was so wrapped up in him and making sure he was okay that I just didn't think about those kind of things. So that's something that I recommend, is allowing others to help you. Number 3, I have a list down here, is do what's best for your family. You know your baby the best, you know yourself the best, as well as your husband. So do what's best for your baby. And if that's cloth diapering, cloth diaper. If it's disposable diapering, disposable diaper. And things may change too. When Emmett was born, he was cloth diapered, and he had been cloth diapered until about 8 months between 8 and 12 months is when we kind of did half and half, a little bit more cloth than disposable, and now we're just in disposable. I'm pregnant and I found it too challenging to do cloth diapers while being pregnant with the twins. So if things change and things are different for your family, allow them to be. That's okay. So and if there's other things that this could apply to, if co-sleeping is best for you guys and you get the best night's sleep, then do that. Or if your baby is better in their own bedroom and has their own crib and everything, do that. That's fine. Allow yourself to do what you feel is right. And I think instinctually you'll know. So don't worry about any stereotypes or anything like that. Just do what's best for you and your family. That was probably repetitive, but oh well. Number 4, take time for mommy. Now, this can be anything. This can be allowing your husband to help and giving you a 15-minute power nap, or it can be you saying, you know what, I'm gonna go get my hair done. You have the baby for 2 hours and go get your hair done. Whatever it is that's gonna help you keep a little bit of your identity. You're a mom, and that is always going to be you. Your life has changed, and now you will always be a mom, and that is a beautiful thing. But you're also an individual, and you need to keep that individual identity, and you need to just allow yourself to kind of almost reconnect with that person every once in a while, because you just get lost in taking care of your baby, and that's a normal thing to happen, but it's also something that you don't want to in 5 years all of a sudden snap and be like, I can't do this anymore, and run away from your family or something. So you need to make sure that you are keeping time where you are going and hanging out with friends, or just doing whatever makes you happy as an individual, or painting, or reading a book, or anything like that. So allowing people to watch your baby or whatever it may be so that you can have mommy time. That was something that gave me a lot of guilt in the beginning, and I don't think it should have. I think I should have just relaxed a little more and been okay with just taking time to myself. The next thing is date your man. This is something that gets put by the wayside when you bring home a newborn. But don't forget about that man. You love him, he's your best friend, he's someone that you've chosen to spend the rest of your life with, and he should be a high priority in your life. I have an itch. But this is something that may be controversial, but I feel like your husband should be a high priority. He should be maybe above your children. Yes, above your children. That's what I think. I think your husband, to an extent, let me explain. So if your baby needs a diaper change your baby's diaper before going on date night with your husband or whatever, but date him. And don't forget about your relationship. Your kids are going to grow, they are going to move out, they are going to have families of their own. You and your husband have chosen to be together forever, so nurture that relationship, keep it strong, keep each other happy, and take time to communicate. I know that when me and my husband just go for a walk, we just put Emma in the stroller and go walking. When I come home, I feel so connected to him, and we just have these great conversations, we catch up, we just communicate, and we just tell each other what's going on in our individual lives, and then we talk about things we can do together to strengthen our marriage and our family unit, and then we also talk about extended family and friends and different things like that. But I come back and I'm just like, yep, I chose a good one. Like, yep, I love him, kind of thing. And that's so important to keep that feeling alive. So do that, date your man. But those are my 5 tips for every new mommy, and I hope they were helpful to you. If you have any tips for me, I'm about to have twins, then let me know. I'm not an expert. I just feel like I learned from my first one. So leave comments down below of any tips you have, and subscribe for more videos. I make videos 3 times a week, so watch out for those. So subscribe. Bye.